that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle, you weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations, I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else, but I did feel uncomfortable with the way you represent the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it, just that alone.
So you didn't realize
as much stuff was coming. Like, when I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them, and it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like, when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little hard.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. When I was saying things, not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going with, like, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also. So I hope it works out, because with his family, the things that go on internally is that those accusations are crazy.
50 Cent is back in the spotlight, and this time, he's stirring up major drama by targeting both Diddy and Jay-Z. The rapper-turned-producer is reportedly pulling out all the stops in his upcoming Netflix docuseries, Did He Do It?, set to premiere in early 2025. This highly anticipated series is rumored to expose explosive details about the connection between Diddy and Jay-Z, and if the whispers are true, it's already sparking chaos behind the scenes. Reports claim that both Diddy and Jay-Z are scrambling to file cease and desist orders in a frantic effort to prevent the series from airing. While the exact nature of their objections is still a mystery, insiders hint that the series could reveal damaging secrets neither mogul wants made public. Announced in December 2023, the project sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Since then, production has been kept tightly under wraps, with only minimal information reaching the public. But recent updates suggest filming is nearly complete, and 50 Cent himself has been dropping cryptic hints about the bombshells in store. According to 50, this isn't just another dose of celebrity gossip or tabloid-style drama. He insists the series is a deep dive into the mechanics of Diddy's alleged criminal empire. Sources close to the project reveal that the show will explore the inner workings of Diddy's world, peeling back the layers of his empire to expose what 50 Cent boldly describes as the truth behind the man and the myth.
There's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old teenager. Right. And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was, the statement is something you can tell it was written by a lawyer. Because there's a point where it kind of gets aggressive. He says, you're going to find out, like how I'll handle this. And that's an attorney want to be combative with another attorney. That's not like your publicist wouldn't say those things.
This is on your,
put that up.
Yeah, this is on, 50? Yeah, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still going to have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for Kendrick. I'm just trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. Because look, they will fall back, but the NFL, they won't necessarily be associated to that.
Right. Why do you not insert yourself, but you're on top of every topic, right?
Yeah. I'm just watching. I'm participating. I'm being part of the culture. I'm just telling my opinion.
Right.
Look,
because you're part of the culture.
Like I can't say anything now. I'm out of it. I'm like I'm going to Dre's studio and just sit with Dre alone.
Right.
And then maybe I stay out of trouble.
Nah.
Netflix's statement about Did He Do It offers a glimpse into just how explosive this docuseries might be. This is a story with significant human impact. It is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clips seen so far. We remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present an authentic and nuanced portrayal. The bold declaration has set the stage for what promises to be a groundbreaking expose, but it's not just Diddy and Jay-Z feeling the pressure. Insiders reveal that this series delves far deeper than the two moguls, exploring a sprawling web of connections, power, and influence that has shaped the entertainment industry for decades. One of the most surprising revelations, the involvement of Beyoncé, whose rise to becoming a billion-dollar brand was closely tied to her partnership with Jay-Z. If Did He Do It tarnishes Jay-Z's reputation, the ripple effects could shake Beyoncé's empire to its core. Her meticulously crafted image, built on years of unmatched success, is deeply linked to Jay-Z's legacy. This connection reportedly has Beyoncé and Jay-Z working overtime time to silence any claims that could damage their brand. Having witnessed the financial fallout Diddy faced with lawsuits and accusations costing him hundreds of millions, they're well aware their empire could face a similar fate. Sources close to the power couple reveal they've mobilized their legal and PR teams, determined to protect their reputation at all costs. On December 9th, a civil lawsuit was filed against Jay-Z, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop world and marking a stunning new development in a legal saga that has gripped the industry for months. Rumors about Jay-Z's alleged ties to Diddy's criminal activities had been swirling, but now court documents have thrust those whispers into the public eye. The lawsuit accuses Jay-Z of being complicit in Diddy's alleged international trafficking operation. Even more chilling are claims that Jay-Z was directly involved in the essay of a 13-year-old Jane Doe at an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. These accusations are jaw-dropping, painting a horrifying picture of a concealed network of abuse and exploitation. Reports suggest that 50 Cent's Netflix docuseries, Did He Do It, will go even further, presenting evidence pointing to hundreds of victims over multiple decades. If these claims hold up, the repercussions could devastate not only Diddy's empire, but also Jay-Z's meticulously curated legacy as a music and business icon. In response to the lawsuit, Jay-Z launched a legal counterattack, suing both the alleged victim and her attorney, claiming the case was a baseless attempt at blackmail. He insisted the accusations were groundless and aimed at extorting money. However, his efforts to dismiss the case were blocked by Judge Annalisa Torres, who ruled the trial must proceed. In her ruling, Judge Torres rejected Jay-Z's attempts to discredit the case as frivolous, ensuring he will now have to confront the allegations directly in court. The stakes have never been higher.
And a federal judge has ruled the woman alleging she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs can remain anonymous. The woman says both men raped her at a party when she was 13 years old. Jay-Z's legal team had fought to get the case dismissed, arguing his accuser should have to reveal her name, but the judge disagreed. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest.
A legal victory for the woman who is suing Jay-Z for allegedly raping her when she was 13. A federal judge ruling the woman can proceed with the case while remaining anonymous, at least for now. But the judge also chastising the lawyers representing Jay-Z, accusing them of trying to fast-track the judicial process by repeatedly filing motions to reveal the identity of the Jane Doe to have the case dismissed. The judge writing in a 5-page brief that the Carter's lawyers' relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. The court will not fast-track the judicial process merely because the counsel demands it. This latest legal twist coming after the recently filed civil lawsuit by Jane Doe, claiming that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, and P. Diddy, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party after the MTV Music Awards in 2000, while an unnamed celebrity watched. Jay-Z has vehemently denied all the allegations, putting out this statement 2 weeks ago, writing in part, "This is a blackmail attempt." The multi-platinum artist, who was 30 at the time, now a business mogul with decades of hits to his name, with songs like Run This Town. His attorneys have denied everything about Jane Doe's account and pointed to some alleged inconsistencies in her story.
It's not just that this story is a lie and that it's not true. It's provably, demonstrably false. This never happened.
The judge writing that while Jane Doe can remain anonymous for now, she may be required to reveal her identity at a later date to allow Jay-Z's lawyers to collect facts necessary to prepare for trial.
Oftentimes, when someone is accused of a crime like this, the accuser doesn't want to be named, and if they are forced to be named, we have seen certain people decide to drop the lawsuit altogether.
Morgan Norwood, thank you. And Tony Busby, the lawyer representing Jay-Z and Diddy's accuser, says in a statement to ABC News, quote, "I will say that the coordinated and desperate efforts to attack me as counsel for alleged victims are falling flat."
In a stunning twist, Beyoncé herself could become entangled in the controversy. The victim's statement mentions an unnamed female celebrity who was reportedly present with Jay-Z at the time of the alleged assault, but failed to intervene. Speculation is mounting that this individual could be Beyoncé, introducing a dramatic and explosive new angle to the case. Adding fuel to the fire, reports claim that other victims have mentioned seeing Jay-Z and Beyoncé at Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, further linking the power couple to the scandal. The details emerging from the lawsuit against Jay-Z are nothing short of harrowing. The court documents allege that Jay-Z and Diddy spiked the drink of a 13-year-old minor before taking turns assaying her while she was unconscious. These claims paint a horrifying picture of abuse and betrayal of power and trust. Even more disturbing is the assertion that other high-profile high-profile celebrities were present at the party and witnessed the events unfold. Instead of intervening, they allegedly stood by and in some cases even laughed at the victim, a minor with autism. The idea that such an atrocity could take place at a gathering of the industry's elite has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. If these allegations are proven, they would expose a deeply ingrained culture of complicity and silence that has protected powerful figures from accountability for far too long. The implications could be devastating, especially for Beyoncé. Whether her involvement was direct or indirect, the mere association could wreak havoc on her carefully crafted reputation as a cultural icon and advocate. As her name continues to surface in connection to these allegations, the scrutiny on both her and Jay-Z intensifies. The minor at the heart of these allegations has shown immense courage by stepping forward. In a gut-wrenching interview, she shared how the assault has haunted her for years, leaving her with severe PTSD and even causing seizures. The pain and fear she endured are unimaginable, and her bravery in breaking her silence shines a harsh spotlight on the power dynamics that suppressed her voice for so long. The victim revealed that she had wanted to speak out earlier, but was paralyzed by fear of what Diddy and Jay-Z might do to her, given their histories. Her fears were far from baseless. Both men had previously been implicated in violent incidents, including stabbings and shootings, where they were allegedly caught red-handed. For a 13-year-old to stand up against such powerful figures must have seemed insurmountable.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof gerbil ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
Jay-Z comes in and rapes me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, stop it.
Diddy, clearly aware of the gravity of the accusations, has reportedly made desperate attempts to secure his release. His legal team is said to have offered a staggering $50 million for bail, even proposing his multi-million-dollar estate as collateral. However, the judge saw through this tactic and denied his release, citing the significant threat Diddy poses to victims and witnesses. According to the judge's ruling, Diddy has demonstrated a troubling pattern of intimidation and coercion, making it clear that granting him bail could jeopardize the safety safety of those involved in the case. This decision sends a resounding message. Not even the immense wealth and influence of a music mogul can shield someone from accountability when faced with such severe allegations. The victim's courage in coming forward has added immense weight to this already explosive case. Her testimony paints a chilling picture of the fear and suffering endured by those ensnared in Diddy and Jay-Z's alleged web of abuse. It's a story that continues to expose the dark underbelly of an industry long shrouded in silence. As more details come to light, the public's demand for justice grows louder, and the legal noose tightens around the accused. Diddy's history with Blackmail is now being scrutinized, revealing a far more sinister narrative than anyone anticipated. Gene Deal, a former associate of Diddy, has long alleged that the mogul secretly recorded his high-profile guests at his infamous parties, amassing a collection of compromising footage. Deal claims these recordings were weaponized as leverage to control some of the most influential figures in the world. How else could an average rapper have built a billion-dollar empire? He questioned.
Anybody came out defending Diddy. All these celebrity friends he have, and nobody came out.
They brand. It's all about the money. They saw what he did to Cassie. With the kicking, the punching. They saw what they did to Cassie. They know that nobody in America like that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's some about the music, clothing, movies. They're not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them. And they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here. We got you on, hey buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, you know, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking. And they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape, because if he had 250 tapes all over, 250 cameras all over the house, somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. It could be your favorite pastor. It could be your favorite politician. But they didn't think they was being watched, and Brother Love was watching.
Yeah, I mean, TD Jakes, he haven't even came out and said anything. And him and Diddy was real cool.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, man. And I know the people in the congregation over there is shaking in their boots because this man didn't led them probably, allegedly probably led them to damnation, because those people's hearts are gonna be broken if that man is seen on those tapes doing anything. Because people always put their faith in the pastor instead of putting their faith in God. And what they need to do is understand that he's just a man. And he has a history. It's not looking too good for him.
So you feel like celebs are worried that they might be on tape?
Oh, they know. That's why they ain't speaking up or saying nothing. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party, but I know I ain't do nothing. When you don't know somebody's taping you, when you don't know that somebody is videoing you in some kind of form or fashion, you got that alcohol, you got the drugs in you, they're a little loose, bruh. They let down all their inhibitions. The music is pumping. He said it himself. He got it so hot in there that you gotta take your clothes off. He said that himself, bruh.
The allegations cast Diddy as a puppet master, pulling the strings of celebrities, politicians, athletes, and even members of the British royal family. His power wasn't just about money or fame, it was rooted in secrets. Insiders revealed that the very tapes Diddy allegedly used to manipulate the powerful are now surfacing, threatening to dismantle his empire once and for all. Reports suggest that 8 of these tapes, along with 11 flash drives containing the personal memoir of his late ex-wife Kim Porter, have been handed over to the FBI. Courtney Burgess, a close friend of Porter, allegedly provided this damning evidence after being subpoenaed to testify before a federal grand jury in a criminal case against Diddy.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if they were. Right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let
be.
me rephrase it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized,
Yeah,
meaning this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
The contents of these tapes could be explosive, potentially implicating not only Diddy, but also a vast web of powerful enablers who thrived under his shadow. As more victims come forward and the FBI meticulously pieces together the evidence, it's clear this scandal is just beginning to unravel. The question now is whether this will finally deliver justice to the survivors, or if even deeper secrets are still lurking in the shadows. This case is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in entertainment history. With each new revelation, the walls are closing in on those who once seemed untouchable. If the tapes contain what they're rumored to, the ripple effects could forever change the balance of power in Hollywood and beyond. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below and check out this next video.